Rise up, son of Rome. Your empire needs you.
Hey, this is Nathan with Analog Reviews, and today we're having a look at the Xbox One exclusive launch title, Ryse, Son of Rome. Ryse makes a strong first impression with its fantastic visuals, epic narrative, and brutal combat. The game takes place in ancient Rome, during the reign of Emperor Nero, where you assume control of a Roman general named Marius, who is tasked with protecting the city from a barbarian invasion. If you're expecting Ryse to be historically accurate, you'll be a bit disappointed in that regard. There's quite a few immersion-breaking flaws which can hurt the game for those knowledgeable in Roman history. To give some examples, the game has British barbarians riding war elephants, as well as Commodus being Nero's son, even though he wasn't born for another 100 years or so. The game would have most likely benefited from using fictional characters instead of real people from history. Despite these factual flaws, the narrative is surprisingly strong, and will ensure that gamers are set to purpose in completing the brief 5 to 6 hour campaign, which spans the course of Marius' life. The visuals are absolutely amazing, and serve as a benchmark for what the Xbox One is capable of. Despite being a 900p opposed to 1080, Ryse is by far the best looking launch title for either the Xbox One or PlayStation 4. The environments are well done and surprisingly varied, as they really make you feel like you're in ancient Rome. The voice acting is solid, as are the facial expressions, which make the well-written characters come to life. Marius' voice actor also serves as a narrator and will often reflect on the events unfolding around him. The combat is very cinematic, as each execution is animated in gory detail. While a bit rudimentary and repetitive, only offering a few different attacks, timing is everything. You're also able to block, dodge, and use special focus abilities. Upon weakening an enemy, you're given the option to execute them, which plays out in a brutal quicktime event where greater bonuses are offered by timing your shield and sword attacks. Upon dispatching an enemy this way, you gain one of 4 selected bonuses, such as extra experience and healing, among others. These can feel repetitive, but decimating your enemies feels quite satisfying regardless. I recommend playing the game on the harder difficulties initially, as it feels quite easy when compared to other hack-and-slash titles. The game does hint at having RPG elements where you gain experience and level up. However, these upgrades are in the form of passive abilities and don't add anything significant to the gameplay. The world is fairly linear without much room for exploration, which makes the hidden unlockables a bit of a tacked-on joke. They're mostly placed in obvious locations along the way, but if you happen to miss one, the game doesn't allow for backtracking, as it forces you through one scripted event after another. The parts where you're forced to use ranged weapons such as a ballista are by far the most tedious. Ryse also includes a multiplayer component where you team up with another gladiator and make your way through a dynamic, ever-changing environment in the Colosseum. There are a variety of different stages to complete, and you'll be awarded with coins based on your performance. You can purchase booster packs, which contain random items that you can equip on your gladiator, which all offer different effects. Players can also choose between one of 4 gods to worship, which all offer different focus abilities and passive bonuses. Ryse does follow the trend of including microtransactions, but they are by no means necessary. In fact, the whole system feels somewhat similar to Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. The co-op is quite fun, although a little easy, but with 4 DLCs planned, it's sure to consume more than a few hours of your time. Overall, Ryse offers a solid cinematic experience with a great orchestral score and fantastic voice acting. The linear nature, lack of exploration, and heavy reliance on irritating scripted events hinders the gameplay though. Despite these flaws, the game is worth playing for the visuals, strong narrative, and addictive multiplayer. Those who doubt the graphical capabilities of the Xbox really need to check out Ryse, as it's an absolutely stunning game.
Alright, settle down, lads. Now, you know what you can expect from these barbarians. They are a race of rabid bastards who will fight us tooth and nail. But they don't know what they are up against. Rome is civilization. Rome is order. Rome is power! And out here, we are Rome!